What started out as a quick war on October 7th, 2001, to wipe out al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden and the Taliban has turned into a campaign that seemingly has no end in sight, ripping our nation's most precious treasures from their families and costing us more than $8 billion per month. But that original mission has now been accomplished, and bin Laden's demise in Pakistan is additional proof that we should re-examine our ongoing mission in Afghanistan. My Rhode Island constituents have grown rightfully weary of this irresponsible war. We should no longer be sending billions of American taxpayer dollars to the Afghan people for their schools, their hospitals, their roads, bridges, and police at the expense of making those same investments in our own country.
This is the longest war in our history. There is no end in sight. To make it worse, we're not even paying for the war. It's on the national credit card. The war in Afghanistan adds over $100 billion a year, $2 billion each week, $8 billion each month to our debt. We're told that we can't afford vital domestic funding, but we should continue to borrow billions and billions of dollars for nation building in Afghanistan. That's nuts. The killing of Osama bin Laden is a welcome development that makes the world a better and a safer place. The question then becomes, now what? Now that bin Laden is dead and al-Qaeda is scattered around the globe, does it really make sense to keep using over 100,000 U.S. troops to occupy Afghanistan and prop up a corrupt government? I don't think so. I believe we must use this opportunity to re-examine our policy and to require the administration to tell us exactly how and when we will end our massive troop presence in Afghanistan.
The American people, in March of this year, in a Washington Post ABC poll, 73% of the American people are saying, get out this year. What Mr. McGovern and I and our colleagues who are here today have done is to present a framework that this administration can work with Congress, and more importantly than the Congress, the American people, to bring our troops home from Afghanistan.
I join in this legislation because this war must end. This is not a winning war. This is not a war where we will succeed in our goal of addressing terrorism. This is a war that's gone astray. The mission is misplaced now. The mission has become one of nation building and done in a way that cannot succeed. We're not about aggression. We're not about overwhelming military force. We're about freedom. We're about opportunity. And we're about a country that wants to see democracy and people's personal desires carried out by their governments. Afghanistan is not the way to do it.